What can I do for you? I'll take it, but I've already got too many. Thanks again.
People keep complaining about the smallest thing without ever doing nothing about it.
Así pasa.
A body washed to shore yesterday full of holes. People say it might have come all the way. Hard to believe it, but turns out the person with the dollar was hidden in his pockets. Oh, I can't believe my husband ever trusted him. Oh my.
The doctor told me if you drink lots of water, you don't get a hangover the next day. Seems to be working anyway.
Ah.
How do you do?
Well then. Testing 1, 2, 3. See, it's not going out in the game. I don't know what's going on with him. See, voice chat unavailable. Do I know anybody? Don't know any of these people. Sad thing is that person right there and that person right there, they may be one, and that person, all the low levels are usually low levels, or usually always griefers. I did one challenge. Just the one. Was there any other ones that I was going to do that are really easy to do? Craft? No, fuck, that's like been something going on all damn week. I could go do the vanilla flowers, but I don't know if I want to do that. Let me see if the sound is being broadcast or not. I know it's not going on in the if sound is being broadcast or not. Yeah, it's being broadcast. Okay, good. Well, it's not going out in the game. I sent a party invite to somebody who I thought was a friend, but yet they have yet to join the party. I don't know. I thought there was somebody here in the town, but nobody's here. And then
How are you?
Hello.
Well, look who it is. Good to have you back.
Hello.
see, we can't access it, but that clipboard right there, that's the menu.
Yes.
And they have a full bar and a grill, so you can order food here. If we was in the it's really messed up, the things that we don't get to do in the online mode that I think we should get to do. So what all was I gonna do? Just that one, the challenge then? Because I'm not gonna go and pick up the fucking nose, and I'm not gonna go skin 3 stupid elk. And I'd have to win the contest, which I can't even initiate because I don't got nobody in the posse. So the only other thing that I can do would be to go and pick the vanilla flowers. That would be it. Lawgrass. No, I don't think I can. Let's okay, there. The party's over. Well, he's not going to join, so I don't know. It's a waste of time. So here's one. I don't like going to Lawgrass at night. There's one. When I first started this game, I didn't know exactly what the frick, how to do this Deadeye crap. It's called a couple of different things. Deadeye's one of them. Basically, it gives you the ability to see things.
What am I doing? Ugh. Just calm down, Harriet. Calm down. Let's get a surprise for the funny naturalist.
So there should be 3. we could go see Harriet, but I think I'm due to get sprayed. I don't even know why that's a thing in the game. I mean, because in my opinion, it puts us in a bind. Our first primary thing is going around hunting animals, bringing them back to Gus, and then going and selling the parts along with the pelts. And I don't know what they make with them, stew or something. This is the perfect one I didn't get earlier. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get sprayed. I didn't even try to hide it because she knows anyway, so what's the point? Well, I'm not sure who knocks me off. I don't know if it's that flippin' one of those many freaking animals. Animals that I've killed, or some other animals watching. There's our fifth one. There's our fifth. There's a lot more. There's that one right over there. What is that? It's a snapping turtle. You know what's funny is that those turtles don't attack you in the slightest tiniest bit. At least none that I've ever gotten. You get too close to them and they won't snap at you. They just go as slow as possible to try to get away, and they, what's that? It's gotta be one of those one flowers. These are the only ones that grow here in Logris. I don't think any other type grows in Logris. Well, you take this back to camp. I think that was a snake. It's the only thing that ever appears as a red dot on the trail. Just no, because I know you're gonna spray me. I was a bad girl. I saw this perfect alligator pelt and had to have it. Let's see, camp. I don't know what's going on. I wasn't going to send him a message. I was just going to frickin' try to talk to him, but I don't know. I don't have very many of my personal friends that I can actually trust. So if I wanted to do the private lobby thing, I would have to have a friend that I can trust and talk to. I mean, I have a lot of other friends that still play this game, but
Supplies are starting to run low, just so you know.
yeah, well, there's a very nice thing. Nah, we're gonna wait till it's at least in the white and out of the red before we do anything else. What else can we do? Okay, no elk. We're not doing that. I'm definitely not catching this stupid fish. I know some players says that they can freaking actually make a decent living off the fish. I mean, you can't donate the crypts that I know of. So the only thing you can do is you can go and sell them to a butcher. That's the only way I can think of them doing it. But you know, you can make a decent living doing the pelt thing too. Like, let's take one of these animals right here that just ran off. They just despawn. They must have just despawned, because there's no way they got that far out of range in that little time that it took me to turn around and go back. Anyway, as I was saying, so, and I was just talking to somebody the other day that's like, you can make a living off of fish, and he's not the only one that who's actually told me this. There's been a couple other people in the game that's told me that you can make a decent living off of the fish. And that may be true. You probably can. I mean, I know that beyond the basics, there's definitely a trick to probably pulling in a decent number of fish. What the fuck is with all the snakes today? Is this even the right line that we wanted? Yeah. Madame Lazar's either, yeah, right here at this first tee, I think. If she's out here at all. I'm just curious, since how my camp's out this way for the time being. I figured I'd just go down here and see if she's there. And since how it's past midnight, that means she's moved for the day, so nope. She's not here. This is where she'd be if she was here. She's at this first tee here. So back to the story. So I figure, yeah. I mean, once you get the hang of fishing, there's probably a trick to it where you can get the bites pretty decent if you know where to go and fish, and you pull up, you know, fish, you know, good fish like the bass and a few others that are pretty decent in weight. Then yeah, you can probably make a pretty decent living. But you can also make a pretty decent living off of the pelts too. So you can go out hunting. You can skin an animal. Damn it, I can't believe that. You can jump over a stupid thingy, but you can't jump over a stupid little rock. Good grief. Now you jump over a rock. But like, see, with these pronghorns here, by the way, just so you know, that bad, whatever you call it, California pronghorn does exist in real life. A friend of mine and me looked that up and the weird flipping wild pigs that are out here. But see, you got two choices when you pick these up. You can either skin it, or you can take the whole carcass to a butcher. Now ideally you would want to skin it, and you can, to make a little extra money, you can always take you can skin it just like I did, keep that, just go sell those to Gus. That's a western raven. Western ravens are like flying rats. What's that, American badger? We don't need no stinking badgers. It's no fun. Is that? Yeah, that's that pronghorn we just shot and skinned. But even without the trader roll, because you're brand new to the game, so you haven't had a chance to buy any of that stuff yet, you can do exactly what I'm doing right here, which is go around hunting. You keep the meat and eat it if you want. You can sell that to the butcher if you like. But you know, it gives you like 3 different things that you can sell to the butcher. One of them being the meat, and then you can pick up and take the dead carcasses there. The thing is that unless it's a good carcass, well, there's a player's camp out here. I wonder. Wow, is that a coyote? Oh, he's got the deluxe campfire too. I was hoping he didn't, just so we can see what the campfire looks like prior to the no, it's not my camp, because my camp would be blue. So that's not my camp. So you can sell the meat, or the part that you keep, you just keep it, and you can sell the carcasses, or you can leave them in the middle of the out in oblivion like I did. I mean, I don't leave, you know, like medium. I don't leave usually perfect. So if it was a perfect, even if I skin it, I'm taking. Wow, a desert iguana. We don't need any iguanas, do we? Oh, you little fucker. Wow, it's like he kicked in the afterburners and went flying through the desert. Well, I don't think we can shoot him with this gun. We'd have to shoot him with the varmint rifle, because otherwise we'd ruin his pretty little pelt. Yeah, I was thinking about I needed to get some samples, but I don't think there's a challenge for that today. Nope. That's gay, man. We had that same one, cook or craft, at the wilderness camp. That one was yesterday's, and the day before that. It seems like it's been on and off fucking week. That's why I'm starting to think that they're doing that on purpose, giving people stuff that they don't want to either do, so they don't have to give them gold. Yeah, see, here's where my camp is. I went and did a delivery earlier today, and my camp was like this. I mean, his camp, another player's camp, was like this, and I went riding through it, and he was here. Didn't catch his name. I was too busy being chased by stupid bandits. See, there's a trick to the game that's kind of irritating to me. That you do a moonshine mission, and sometimes you flip. It's like you flip a coin, and most of the time, and all week, as a matter of fact, I have yet to. That ain't my damn flag. I had it the other one. Stupid game. No, I had it that other one. Man, let me see. What is it first? Maybe it's. I'm thinking of the other game. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. I was thinking I had that flag for my other game, but I don't. So, oh yeah. So we need to drop this off at Cripps. So even without a butcher's table, you can either take it to a butcher and sell it, or you can take it to Gus. Taking it to Gus would probably be the best bet.
Supplies are running down fast.
Yeah, you tell me that same bullshit story each and every time that I come home. Clear up until it gets into the white, and then you stop. What's this? A black squirrel. What's this other thing? Another black squirrel. Oh, a red squirrel. Okay. What's the fuck is those? I know some asshole earlier today. Was it today? Yeah. Came to my camp and tried to lasso my damn dog. I was too. What the fuck we get out the lasso for? We're not lassoing it. He slides into home.
The reason we have the same naturalist is it's broke.
Huh. Interesting. Well. But anyway, I'm not skinning these because I was only showing that the first part, and we're close enough to the camp that I can just drag the other one. Although, you know, I'm not sure what animals it works with other than these, but I know it does not work with sheep, the mountain variety. I thought it did, unless it's just glitching. Now we drag her back to camp. And in case people didn't know about this glitch, yes, you can drag this. I'm not sure about the sheep. I tried to drag one 2 or 3 days ago and it wouldn't work. But it works really good with pronghorns and of course, I don't know what the difference between pronghorns and flipping regular deer are. I never did stop to figure that one out. Maybe I should have asked.
Gonna be out of supplies before too long.
Yeah, that's what we're working on.
I'll take whatever I can get.
Yeah, that's right, too well. Oh, there's no way I'm going to get that in 20 minutes. I'm just not that fast. You know, other players are fast. They can pull like 50 flipping animals like choo 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 choo. I'm not that fast. So, but as I was saying, you can make a living doing just without the butcher's block, without this, by taking and selling the animals to, your different to either Gus or I don't think he takes the full animals, but huh, I'm curious about this. Although if I had it to do all over again, I'd probably take the collector first. If you want to make money in this game, the collector's the way to go. Once you get figuring things out, and then there's always the RDO map collector's edition. Practically shows you where all the collectibles are. The RDO map shows you everything, including the collectors. The collector's version only shows you the other, and it's not an app, although it would be nice if it was. But it works like an app, so you can actually active. Let's see. Get rid of this, and let's see if we can tow one of these back to camp. See, these are the bighorn. That's the bighorned one. Wow, that's a perfect one. That one's a good one. So maybe. Well, I know it won't ruin it. It doesn't matter. But we want to put the perfect one on the horse in case I have to skin the other one. I don't know what's going on with the wagons, but they keep glitching. And then you're left in the middle with nothing. So at the beginning of the hunt, okay, it'll work with this. I don't know what was going on the other day, but it would not work with the stupid sheep. Of course, I was in the tall trees area at the time, and I don't know if that makes any difference. But you gotta be careful not to go over any rocks. It won't destroy the animals. I was about to say earlier, just a few minutes ago, give or take. But if you run over a rock, it will dislodge it. Or a stump or whatever will dislodge it from being towed. I know my camp's over here somewhere. And yes, I played this game earlier, but I didn't stream it, and I played Fallout 76 earlier, and I didn't stream it. When you get to camp, the first one you want to grab, you want to leave the one there on your horse, because that will automatically be in your possession. You pick up the one you dragged and you take it in, because this will be the one that despawns if it's not within a certain area. Okay.
Supplies are starting to run low, just so you know. Beautiful.
So now we're in the white. So now we're not far enough into the white to either do a what'd you call it?
Rush you, but
Yeah, you always say that. Let's see, what was the stew? Recipes. Wow, we can make the top one. That'll use 3 of my pork. The The top one is the special stew that you want to make whenever the challenge comes up. Yeah, if anybody who watches the video I just did like a couple of days ago and then go to go watch it again and finds that it's gone, it got gone because they put a copyright claim on it. I don't know who it was, but whenever a copyright claim is put on one of my videos, I will delete it, unless of course it's a load bearing one, which means like for Fallout 76, where I went back and redid 76 with another character, because see, on that game you can have characters. Currently I have 3, although I don't think there's a limit. When I was playing Defiance, you could have 2, but then if you wanted a 3rd or a 4th character, what is that? Oh, these are those wild boar things. I can't pronounce their names properly, that's why I don't even bother. Some sort of cholera or something like that. They exist too. I don't know where they come from, but yeah, see? Cholera pickers are how you pronounce them. They exist. Yeah, we were curious about a year or 2 ago, and we looked them up. And yep, they exist. Damn, man, the pronghorns. Jeez, he's coming through here awful quick. And he's not a player. Whoops, wrong switch. Usually only players come flying through here at the greatest of ease like that, but nope. He's a non-player character flying through here like there's no tomorrow. Wow, what's that? That's gotta be a a Gila monster. But those bad Jack California fucking pronghorns, you need desert samples every once in a while, which hasn't been a while. Those are the thing you can get those. He turned around, and he was perfect, so I grabbed him. And he's still perfect, that's good. I suppose if I took my time with the shot, I could probably get him closer to being perfect, but you know, the game flips a coin whenever it decides it's going to be something, and it sometimes just isn't perfect. But as I was saying, so selling the pelts can still make you a fairly decent pile of money when you're starting out. You can also some people, like I said, can make a living off of fishing, and I don't doubt that they can. I just doubt that I can, because when I fish, I get irritated too easily with the process, and I only fish when it's a challenge and it's something that I've decided to do. But normally I won't do it. Just to fish, I won't do it unless it's a challenge.
This is good quality.
I hope so. It's supposed to be a perfect one. It started over again. You can kiss my ass and your 20 fucking carcasses in 10 minutes, which doesn't seem possible. I mean, if it was 15, it would be more doable. 20 for sure, because I mean, even that, is hard by my standards. Because I don't know that because you have to average a freaking animal for once every minute. And 2 a minute is definitely out of the question for me. And don't come after you. Don't you dare try to come after me with your damn attitude. I'm not in a good mood, and yes, it's probably my time of the month. Ooh, another one. Oh, that's got to be a badger. Yep. Well, badgers aren't on the menu tonight, so. What was on the menu tonight? Let's see. Invites. Did I just miss an invite again? I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. He left the game. Wonder if he's on. He's on, but I don't know if he's on. I wonder if he's on. I wonder if he'd come on if I sent him an invite. It's pretty disrespectful for him to frickin' do that to me, though. You know, I flippin' spent hours flipping every day, flipping, hanging out with him, and then, you know, and then after COVID, I kind of, because I got sick. What the fuck? Oh, it's a snake. Wow. It's a black. Whatchamacallit, see? Switch. I'll take the sample. Revive the snake. Stupid horse. Yeah, well, they don't program the fucking game to where those snakes go after the damn horse, but yet the horse runs from it. The cougars and panthers don't try to eat the horse. No, they want us. We're obviously a better meal than a fucking horse that would be like 2 of us. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would a fucking panther go after a human when it can have a horse in its place? Just doesn't make any sense, I'll tell you. I know if I was a fucking panther, I wouldn't go after a lousy human. Probably get stuck in my teeth. And people wonder, well, their Gus's aren't all over the place. Well, there are 3. Or was there 4 Gus's? Let me see. How many Gus's are there? Index. There's 6. There's one out here not too far from where we are sitting. There's one in Tall Trees, of course. There's one in Big Valley all the way to the fucking side, though. One over by Riggs Station. One in St. Denis. And wow. Has that one always been there? So it's the one that's up and over the hill from, yeah. Yeah, I just forgot about it. Yeah, it's always been there. Harriet, there's only 3 of Harriet. Which is kind of good. It works out that way. Oh yeah, she's up there in Big Valley this way, and this one's like over there. See, I think they should have at least 2 Madame Lazars, but they don't. Turn that off. Okay. I don't understand that though. 6. See, he's up and over here, not too far away. I'm curious about something. Let's go find me a pronghorn. I'm curious. Oops, wrong switch. Wrong switch again, damn it. Wrong switch again. Okay, now we're back to the right gun. Let's go. Oh, we don't want a armadillo. We want us a probably didn't get a good shot off on it. Oh, good. If you can get away with just one shot is preferred. Because you can always come up here and knife it. There we go. Now let's pick up our victim. He's at least a medium, which is good. Now let's go find Gus. I'm curious to know exactly how much he's going to give us for this. I can't really justify saying it's a good idea, and if he doesn't give us a lot, gives us some certain number. Now I know he's over here, not too far from where we are. That's not him, is it? Yep, that's him. Now let's see here. Now will he take the whole thing, or do I have to skin it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't remember if he does.
Have some luck out there, huh? Please, take a look. Oh, all right, what have you got?
He'll give me $3.90 for it. But yeah, I guess he will take the whole thing, because I know some things, like when you sell him the for the pelts to thingies, he only takes the pelts. So $3.90. That's what he'll give me. Let's go find us another one. And at least a 2-star. So we want at least a 2-star. Now we'll go find one and take one to the butcher. $3.90. Wild pork. Wild pork could not keep me away. Yeah, I know. It's something else, but you know. Oh, there's one. Oh, good, my victim. Let's see. Now, is he perfect or? Oh, goody. I'm curious. I don't know that I'm going to actually sell it. Put it on, and we'll see if see how much Gus will give us. So the other one was $3.90. Let's see what the perfect is. I'm not gonna go catch another one, so
Nice kill.
he does know the difference, unfortunately. Let's see how much.
Let's see.
So $3.90. So $6.50. Okay. Now let's go see what a butcher will give me. $6.50. I'm just curious. So that's like double what a almost double. Oh, whoops, wrong switch again, damn it. Wrong switch again. So we want to fast travel to, I guess we can go up there because that's the closest to where we are. It's not on the fucking list. Okay, we'll go to Blackwater. Fuck them. If you're too close to something, sometimes it won't let you fast travel to it. If I want to spend $1 to go there, they should let me go there. Okay.
Can I help you?
Let's see. Let's see. It's not showing up. Come here. Have to get a little closer.
Hello there.
So Gus will give me $6.50. How much will you give me? So wow, $13 even. So I thought that you could sell the perfect to Gus and I would get more with Gus, but looks like the butcher gives you more money. See, $13 is quite a handful there. Versus 6.5. I figured, you know, with what Gus can do with it, I mean, he'll probably sell the pelts, but most likely he'll probably eat the food that you just brought him. Cut it up and make it into food. Unless he kills his own food, but you know, I figure people sell him stuff, you know.
Supplies are good. I'm a happy man.
I don't know why they call this donating either.
Very nice.
Should call it processing. He processes it. Then when it's delivered and there's nothing to make. There's nothing. That's why there's no value.
I don't want to rush you, but
Yeah, you do. You love rushing me. Oh, kiss my ass. I'm not even gonna bother with that. So as you can see, I guess 13 bucks per animal. That's pretty good. You bring in 5 or 6 good animals in a day of hunting. It's pretty good. Wonder we could go fishing just for fun and see what we. I doubt I can catch anything good. Could go try though, see what the fish is worth. Gus won't take fish as far as I know. See, now Tumbleweed shows up. So where do we want to go? We'll go to Blackwater. Okay, now let's go over here and find us a nice fishing spot. I don't know if we can catch anything right here. Well, we can try. See if there's something we can catch here. Fishing pole, activate. Bait. Cheese. Let's see what we can catch with cheese. Now you want to grip the wheel. Tighten it up, wait for the fish to bite. Okay. Red and fished pickered. Keep. Okay, bait. keep it. Okay, let's try something other bait. Okay. A cricket. That was, I didn't, fuck. Wow. 3 of the same fish. Alright, let's probably gonna have to go over there to get the other one. I'm curious. Let's go see how much these fish will catch. Whoa. I don't know what whatchamacallit they are. So let's see. See what the butcher will give me for the fish.
What can I do for you?
Okay, we want to sell him the fish. So we can, for those 3 fish, we can make $2 off of each one.
Okay.
I guess, depending on, you know, I'm assuming it's based upon the size. So if we bought him a bigger fish, probably would give us a little bit more money. Probably if we caught a lot more fish, probably give us a lot more money. So it is conceivable that you probably could catch a lot more fish. I mean, hunting, we'd have to go and hunt and hunt and hunt. And unless we had the wagon, which you couldn't even have, unless, you know, you, no, you can buy the hunting wagon without the trader role, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can, but if you can, then you could, you know, fill it up with small, well, at least medium-sized animals, and then go sell all them to the butcher. So you could make a substantiated amount of money. Either route, which one is the better? I'm not exactly sure. I mean, if you figure out the wow, it's still here. So you could probably make a pretty decent amount of money doing either. But ideally, you'd want to, you know, before you start establishing yourself and everything like that, while you're waiting, you know, to build up enough gold in order to buy the trader roll in the first place, unless you want to go buy it from from the PlayStation store. I'm assuming that you can buy gold from the whatever Xbox uses as a store to buy games and shit. So I'm assuming that you can buy the gold from there, and I think you can buy them from Steam. So if you don't want to do any of that, you can always work on your your story missions, because I do think a lot of them you get paid gold for doing. So I think that was what they meant for you to do. So in the beginning, you're meant to do all of your missions, and then by the time that your missions are complete, no, that's got me curious now. So it must have just been glitching the other day when I couldn't do it. Today it's working just fine. But because it's poor, we're not going to waste our time on a spot for at least a medium carcass or a perfect. And if you want a perfect one, you have two options. Before you shoot it, make sure that it is a perfect. And then make sure you shoot it in the head. Then it should be a perfect. What the oh, these are all wild horses. What the fuck are they doing here?
Ready to go.
So was I gonna do the delivery? Let me see what the moonshiners were. Oh, change decor, sell to a specific type to a specific buyer. Let's go change the decor, I guess, first. That way I get that out of the way. The good thing is I won't have to play this game later if I don't want, because I've already done the challenges for today.
How can I help?
Okay, we were doing this one, so this one's next. Okay.
News. We have some new clients, I see.
Yeah, you always say that, but I have yet to see one.
Aha! You are here. Très bien. I have made the arrangement, and our customers are waiting. This batch is what we call vin de table. Yes? No preliminaire, just action. It's not that sophisticated, but you know not every occasion is sophisticated, huh? Vous comprenez? But either way, be gentle. It must arrive safely, s'il vous plaît.
Wonder how the frick old he is. Sometimes he bores me with this story that he used to in the old in his home country of France, flipping have like 5 or 6 deliveries in one day. And all he had for breakfast was a cigarette. What, no coffee? Everyone knows you're supposed to have coffee with your cigarette. At the very minimum. This is one of the things that I was saying
The
earlier.
reason we have the same naturalist is it's bro.
The same naturalist. I don't know what you're babbling about by that, but everybody has to. Once you get ranked up into the naturalist up to 20, everybody has the same dailies. Everybody has the same for everything. It probably would be pretty stupid of them to try to make everybody have their own, because there's the amount of people that play this game is a lot. But you really can't make money off of the naturalist role anyway. I mean, the only way that you can make money off the naturalist role would be the naturalist missions. That's the only way. And but it's not by completing them to a point, but to, instead of getting a sample and selling it to Harriet, you get a sample, and you don't get a sample, you get the pelt and you sell it to Gus. That's how you make money off of it. It isn't by the samples, it's by selling the pelts to Gus. And then you turn around after you've gotten all the specific ones and buying the pelts when you have enough money, because those pelts go into, I guess, a storage. I don't know what exactly he does with them, but then he turns around and makes a coat out of it, and then that's what you buy. You also can buy trinkets. And the trinkets give you perks. Like one of the trinkets that I have, whenever I go and pick certain herbs, they're actually all the herbs, just not doubled. Just not when there's a challenge.
This one will punch hard.
Yes, we'll do the top one.
Good. Fine aroma.
So this is the last one. This is the last time we can make the evergreen moonshine, unless we go get some more wintergreen berries. That was the last one.
Success.
Now we gotta wait about 48 minutes and make the second delivery. Wow. See, my horse is sitting here. It's glitching. Stupid damn game again, damn it. Did I have something on the... Oh yeah, I do have something on the back of my horse. Then we can go to camp. But as I was saying, see, the mission that I had earlier today, I got stopped by the revenue agents, but they didn't find my moonshine. And the 2 or 3 missions that I had yesterday and the day before that and the day before that, I got stopped, but once again, they didn't find my moonshine. And today, and just now, I didn't even get stopped. But whenever you do the trader role missions, the deliveries for this, no matter what, every damn time that you make a delivery, you're attacked by if you do a local mission,
We're well stocked for the time being.
you're only attacked by bandits. Sometimes on the way, sometimes when you get there. Most of the time when you get there. On average, about at least a dozen or so bandits, maybe more. At least. Sometimes 2 dozen. But at least a dozen and a half on most days. And that happens without fail. There's no rolling the dice and maybe you won't get attacked this time or next or whatever. But every damn time you get attacked. But with the Moonshiner, it is possible to not get attacked. I mean, they only attack you when and if they find moonshine. And they haven't been finding moonshine all week. For me at least. Knock on wood. Which is kind of good because that's the way I like it. I don't like having to shoot the revenue agents, especially because they're a little bit better of a shot. See, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing besides killing time till the next moonshine delivery. Well, I gotta at least get halfway to all the way across before I do that. At least halfway. The rule of thumb is that if it's all the way across, it will fill your bar it'll fill your bar halfway. So you got to fill it twice to fill it all the way across. So the top bar has to be filled all the way across twice to fill the bottom bar once. That's the ratio. Somebody's actually measured it, and I've actually kept an eye on it myself, and that's about what it does. But there is a trick you can get, and before I go down that can of worms, or open that can of worms, or beer, whatever the fuck you want to call it, if they run into you en route, then they don't run into you when you get there. So I guess it's a double-edged sword, I guess, or double jeopardy, so to speak. So if they run into you on the way, then they can't run into you when you get there. Stupid flippin' retards. You see somebody barreling down the fucking train tracks, you don't stop in the middle of the train tracks. And they think I'm stupid. Well, I'm not stupid enough to stand in the middle of the train tracks while somebody's going flying down the tracks at a good 30, 35 mile an hour and just stand there like a stupid head. They should have to wear signs that say I'm stupid. That way you automatically get out of their way, I guess. Okay, we're going to take a break from it so that the horse can rest. We're not taking a break from the game, we're just taking a break from running. Guess we could feed the horse. I fed the horse earlier. What is that? Oh, a raven. Oh, crap. Stupid controller. This is my this is my primary controller. It's my brand new one I had to frickin' buy. Because the stupid other one... Because the other one frickin' one of them has controller drift. According to my grandson, it just gets worse and worse and worse, although if I don't use the controller like constantly, then it doesn't work as bad. He's only a poor, so we don't want him. That one's at least a good one. We just gotta shoot it good. There's a perfect right there. I got it in the head. Good, we got it. So, and then it averages. I'm not going over that. Fuck that. And then on average, so you get like a few dozen people coming after you, either on the way or there. And I think you get more people when you get there, which is why it's a good idea to try to get them to come after you before you even get there. Ooh, wild pork. Yeah, it's probably gonna be poor. Oh, good. Still good. That's good. These things are too big to carry back with you. But every time it only shows you when you cut into it. It only shows you taking the skin. It never shows you taking the meat, but you do take the meat too. Okay, so we got at least a good that and a perfect that, which is good. I only wish we could take more of the meat. And then try to drag the rest of the carcass to the butcher or something. But the trick to it is so depending on your preference,
Supplies are looking healthy right
when you go to do your mission,
That's top notch.
I hope so. Is you wait a minute or so before you even leave your camp. That is the best way that I have ever found. You wait at least a minute or so, sometimes a minute and a half. Because in that, with that, excuse me, miss? You want your ass whooped? See, that's what you get for opening your stupid mouth. Didn't your now widow flipping ever teach you the harm in that? Now, I never witnessed it personally, but I heard about it. That when it's a woman's time of the month and you piss her off, watch out for that frying pan. And if a woman hits you with a frying pan while she's doing her monthly thing, guess what? She doesn't get in trouble. Yeah, it's only too bad a train ain't coming. Have a nice dismemberment. Wow, it almost looks like a harvest moon. That's at least a good one. That one's at least a good one. You overshot it, horse. Now I had to shoot the dumb thing twice. Watch, now it's gonna be poor. Yep. And then they'll come and attack you en route. And that's so far that's the way that I've been able to do it. So if that's something you want to do, and then you know, I find that it's easier to attack a couple here, a couple there, because there's usually two sets. 2 on 2 horses, sometimes a third one, and they come, you know, every so often, but they don't come constantly at you, which is like they do when you make the delivery. So it's a little bit easier on you if that's something you want to do. And you have plenty of time, so even you do a long distance, short distance, whatever, you know, you have the time to do it. Wonder if we should try to do that. I know it's going to be murderizing us. Frickin' those guys seem to like they know how to shoot, flipping them with dead-eye accuracy. That's why I don't like flipping taking on the flipping revenue agents. I always die like 3 or 4 times before I flipping am able to complete it. So, should we go find us another victim? And I did this just because I wanted to, you know, do it to see if you could. But I've taken a dead body and I've tried to donate to Crips, and guess what? He doesn't take them. You can't even put it in your wagon. And you definitely cannot put no victims into your bounty wagon. A lot of people also say, well, your delivery wagon, your hunting wagon and your bounty wagons are a waste of money.
Supplies are good. I'm a happy man.
And they can be. If you do a lot of bounties and you have a posse, then no. They're not. You can actually make enough money to where it was worth the purchase. You go and hunt a lot and you bring back a lot of animals, then yeah, they definitely pay for themselves. Now, if you choose not to use it, that is on you. And you can either form a temporary posse, which costs you absolutely nothing, or you can pay like $200 in game, of course. Some people don't think it's $200 cash that you have to actually pay. No, any money I talk about is in game. None of it's real money. The only time you have to buy real money is, the only time you have to spend real money is when you first buy the game or the online part. So the story mission is separate now. It used to be together. When I bought it, it was together. And when you get to the main loading screen, it gives you a choice of either to go to the online mode, which is this, or the story mode, which is separate. I must have went too far outside the box. Something's not right. Well, I thought I was headed towards Armadillo, but I don't know. Maybe I still am. Oh yeah, we got onto the other thing because of stupid heads, and you can't put them in the bounty wagon either. Just to wrap that up, you can only put bounties in the bounty wagon. You can't put even dead bodies in there. And you can put you can put the dead bodies of bounties in there when you're doing bounties, but not just these regular MPs that are everywhere. Oh, a Jackie Rabbit. What's that? Oh no. And a lot of people to get game meat while I'm in the area, you can hunt rabbits. Well, I don't hunt rabbits. They're not as common as other things, but other things are even more common if you take the time to learn where they are. I guess while we're here, we can go look for the collectibles that are here in Armadillo. So first of all, we'll go up in this saloon and see if that collectible's here, since how we're here.
Nice to see your face again. Figured you'd be long gone by now.
Yeah, well, I come and go. You know, lady, you look like something I threw up last week. I don't see why the game gets mad when you shoot her. She looks like she's gonna die anyway. And this whole damn town, what my understanding is, it has some sort of a disease. But you get in trouble if you flip and shoot somebody out here. This doesn't make any sense to me. No, I wanted to come back down the stairs, so if it's any consolation to you, stupid bitch. What the fuck? Why don't you go to your home or something? Why do you fucking sleep on a stupid bench for? Dumb bitch. Then these idiots wonder why I get mad and shoot them. Flipping parked behind frickin' the buildings and parked on benches and just parked and open. I mean, the frick kind of crap is this? Where's all your damn houses? Why don't you go to your homes? Go home. Good grief. So, I can't think if there was any other point I wanted to make with that, but somebody wanted to do it that way. That's the trick I found that works the best. You wait in your camp for about a minute. Then you start the wagon. If you slow down or stop en route, it doesn't work. I tried that all day yesterday and the day before that, or whenever I did my last delivery 2 or 3 days ago. And all it does is nothing. The best way to do it is you sit in your camp for about a minute. And then they come after you. From then on out, then it's, then you just hurry up and get there, and then you can minimize the a number that they are. Did that start flashing? Yep. Something's here. Maybe it's at the next one and it's just flashing too far away. Well, there's 4 holes here for a mass grave, and sometimes the diggable collectible is in this one, and sometimes it's, oh fuck, we must have passed it. Oh no, it's over more. I know it's around here some damn place. Oh, it is over more. There we are. So at any one of these 4 holes, you can run across a diggable, a collectible, but that's one of the reasons why you have to have a shovel. The ones that you don't need the shovels for are the tarot cards. There are some jewelries that you can find without that. See, here's another idiot. Go home, old lady.
Somebody please, help me! Help me!
Now we're gonna have to get him.
Help! Please, oh God, help! I'm gonna find something. Stop, please! Saints above! Oh God, no!
So you don't get any XP points for this, but you do get some money sometimes and some other stuff. And I have just as much fun doing this as other players have. Well, actually, I have more fun doing this than other players have, you know, going around killing other players, which is stupid. You don't get nothing for it. I mean, you don't even get any XP points for doing this. Oh, goody. We're in deep shit for... That's why, run, motherfucker. Run, motherfucker. See, he screams just as much as anybody else. Oh, did we knock him loose? Pisser. Oh, he died. I think. Okay, well, see? See, we can loot him. I didn't want to pick him up. I wanted to loot his stupid ass. Loot him, not pick him up. You know, it's funny. When you have a bounty, they don't even bother you. But you pick up you hog tie some random individual from town, and you got the whole town noticing. $0.15? Good grief. I was playing the story mode the other day. Freaking they charge you like 25 to 50 bucks every time you break the law in the game, which is really fucked up when you think about it. When they only charge you for kidnapping this individual, I only got a lousy 15 cents. Whoopee. I can probably make that in my sleep. It's a figure of speech in case somebody didn't gather that. That was my rave about the two inconsistencies in this game. The moonshiner, where, you know, randomly you might get shot at by the revenue, but then you can just outrun them or shoot them, kill them, whatever you want to do it. But with the trader, you always get shot at. Doesn't matter. If you don't do the little trick that I just said, then you get shot at the end. And one of my personal pet peeves with this game, and it probably wouldn't be so irritating if the game didn't keep track of how many times you died. And yes, it does keep track of how many times you've died. Keeps track of how many players you've killed too. We got a damn horse is out of gas again. Well, this time we're gonna give you some food, horsey. I wonder if he's still alive, or did he get scared to death, because he's not talking no more. They get bored. They bore me after a while when they don't keep talking to you. The bounties are fun because they sit there and they threaten you, which is fun. Oh, good. Guess what you get? You get a steam locomotive to your ass. Wait for the train to stop. Put you on the track. Now guess what you get? Just so we don't have to wait for the train, we're gonna go up. Oh no, it's a ghost train. Where's the driver at? Wonder. Let's not do nothing and see if it goes on its own. Is that glitching again like that? That's wow. Look, there's no driver. No, we're being driven by Casper. Well, I don't see his dead body. You know, I was on a train that did that once. I picked a train up in Riggs because that's one of a handful of spots that the train comes through. Right here. And then there's a random, it's a, what do you call, I forget exactly what they call them. But it's a bounty that'll always appear there no matter what. Well, it's a random bounty, but it always appears in the same spot because that's what they do. There's a bunch of random spots around the board where the bounties just appear, which is good because if you have a bounty of more than $10, you can't do bounties anyway. So that's a good way to still do bounties, that or player bounties. That's the only time you get XP points for killing them, is if they have a bounty on them. But I figure anybody who griefs you under $5 is griefing you. But he was like right here. He's all tied up. How he became all tied up, I'll never know. And then the train ran him over, and magically he, part of him jumped up onto the train. And he was actually like right to the front there. We just went up, grabbed him, and rode the train up by Valentine, took him in, and the idiot still thought I shot him to death, which was kind of odd, since I got ran over by a train and was dismembered by a train. And I didn't bring the rest of him, just his body. No arms, no legs. I don't remember if he had a head or not, because he got ran over by the train, of course. But he was alive before we ran him over. You see, like I said, it's random. It'll be there, but sometimes, and sometimes it won't be. Huh. Got to Valentine, and I got the money. Wonder if I can throw Casper out. No, he's still not here. Alright, Casper, get out. Alright, Casper, get out. That's interesting. You know, a couple years ago, these trains were doing the same glitch. They would always be being driven by nobody. it's just this train or all the trains are doing this. Wonder how close my moonshine is to being done. Oh, I forgot to let off the gas. Never mind. Okay, we can get out of the train now. We're gonna wait here for a few minutes and see if it goes on its own. Or see if, that since I kicked Casper out, I wonder if he's gone now. Yeah, I've had a lot of weird things on this playing this game. This isn't the weirdest, however. I don't know if this classifies as weird or not, but trains is a thing that I do. It's a hobby. Even though I never made a good hobby of it, I still like trains. And I remember one time when I was riding a train backwards. I think it was backwards. No, wait a minute. No, it went forward. No, yeah. Yeah, no, it was going the right way. So it came up here the way that it does from Flatneck, where it has a choice of either taking this track here or taking this track up to Valentine, and it went up here to Valentine. And it went along here. You know, you'd think, oh, that's cool, but you know, normally the train goes to Emerald Ranch, so it takes the track and goes to the right. But this time the train stayed to the left. And guess what? This isn't no air. This track doesn't exist from here on. There's actually a big barricade there. Well, I don't know about big, but it's good sized. And it was gone, and the track is gone from right here. So it must be completed or somewhere in the computer files or something, or it was just glitching. But the train, we went through those barricades. One time it knocked me off, another time it didn't, because the train's done that a couple times, and the train kept going, and it ended up flipping around, coming down, back. Oh, I went too far. But somehow this part of the track here connects to this part of the track here. So it came around, hit here, went down this way, went down this way, went down this way in here. And I think a player was on a train going the other way one time when it did it. And the two trains couldn't pass one another. One of the cool things I think would have been cool is if I could have backed the other train up back onto that spur there. Then the other player could have continued on his way, and I would have one less enemy in the world. Yeah, he thought shooting and killing me would get rid of the train. Never did. The train stayed there. I don't know when or if they despawned. But, you know, killing another player is never the answer. The game's glitching, the game's glitching. There's nothing they can do about it. It just happens. Nope, still sitting here. So Casper, I kicked Casper off and he's gone. Almost makes me wonder if Casper will come back and drive the next train, or we'll actually have the real engineer. So we're gonna go to wait a few minutes and see if the train comes. Huh. Oh, right there. I thought that was a dead body from the distance. Yeah, he was right about here when he got ran the fuck over. These fuckers, wow. That usually doesn't happen. Huh. That's weird. Two usually go by, but two don't usually go the opposite direction. Let's see if this train's being driven by Casper. Hey, this train's being driven by Casper too. How about that? In case somebody isn't familiar with how a train works, that lever with the red handle, that right there pulls and blows the whistle. He didn't blow the whistle, so that didn't happen. That rope right there, that pulls the bell. This big freaking bar here in the middle, that's the throttle. That lever over there is the brake. That's kind of odd. I don't know. Maybe these ones just didn't have one. Oh, kiss my butt. Oddly enough, the train does not have a train brake. See, trains have two brakes. Most of the time they call it the independent. If you hear them talk about the independent is because the engine has its own brake, which is separate from the cars and has to be activated separately from the cars. The cars also has a brake which which the engine also shares with them for some odd reason. Or it's on some trains it's together, some trains it's apart. But the independent brake is just for the engine. Although I have been told that you can, if the train brake is activated, sometimes it'll activate the engine brake, the same brakes, but it has its own activation and deactivation. So in case the train brakes aren't connected. But I don't know if these cars even have brakes. Well, yeah, they do have them. They have them, but I don't see the holes. No, because when the train is coming into a station, you can see it. I wonder where that stupid head is. He doesn't show up on the map. I don't know why it's my problem that I flippin' have to go rescue his stupid ass. The only sad thing is that if we don't go rescue his stupid ass, then it's not that we can't sell any moonshine. It's just that we can't get our challenge done. The whole reason why I stayed. I'm waiting for the moonshine to even be finished. It won't let you sell it to a specific buyer. You can sell it to this one idiot who doesn't pay full price for it, and he'll buy anything, but he doesn't pay you what the moonshine is worth. Did we just run something over? That's odd though. This is the second train that's not had a driver on it. Well, it has a driver, but the gauges and up the front, the levers and everything are not being pulled or pushed, so usually when you stand up there you can see him pulling and pushing things. So this train does not have a train, either has a straight train brake or, yeah, see there's the engine brakes right there. And I think the cars still have a brake too, so that must be before they separated them like they do. Oh, fuck you then. We're going to go to plan B. See, this is the splash screen that you'll get. And at the top right hand corner is where you'll get the choice to either keep this, but then this splash screen will change if you go to the story mode. No, this will reset the mechanism. And before we've had the chance to not sell it to Stupid Head. But the problem with that is that it might acknowledge that that he got killed or whatever. I failed to see though what's our problem. We just sell them the moonshine. If they get caught with it, it's their issue, not ours. We took the we take the risk in making it and bringing it to them. We don't take the risk of them drinking it, and it is we the same thing as when their liver explodes in their faces. It's not our fault. They took the time to drink the shit. It's their fault. And if their liver blows up in their face, that's their problem. They shouldn't be drinking shit. They shouldn't be drinking alcohol. And I've had my share of beers before. But ever since I become a diabetic, I kind of laid off a little bit on it. I don't need more issues than I already have. It randomly puts me in a random spot in the random middle of a random frickin' nowhere. Good grief. Hopefully the moonshine's done so I can sneak in and get this delivery done before I still have to do that stupid thing again. Or it triggers and I didn't rescue him, so I won't get people buying the moonshine. And yeah, I've had that happen a couple times. It's like there's no conflict going on in the game, so the game, it's like it assigns you a random mission.
Dispatch. We can sell it when you like.
Good, it's done.
D'accord.
See, there's the asshole right there. See? He will buy any moonshine, all flavors and thingies, but he only pays. This buyer pays a lower price, but will accept all flavors and unflavored moonshines. And see, in order to complete the challenge, we have to sell it to one of these people. So I guess we're selling it to this idiot.
Ah, I was wondering when you were going to get here. This is a good batch, of course. They are all good batches, but this one is superior, eh? I have found a buyer who will appreciate it. And most important, they will pay for it too. Now, all you have to do is to be attentive, eh?
What the fuck does attentive mean? I don't speak your fucked up language. Oh, Blackwater Camp. That means we will run into the revenue agents at the bottom of the hill here. See, now if only the trader mission was like that, where sometimes you don't get the bandits, because how the fuck do the bandits even know that you're doing a delivery? Why do they magically know each and every freaking time that you are doing a delivery? I mean, it is irritating. It irritates me to no end. I only think I've run across it twice when they didn't come after me. The whole trip. And I didn't run into him when I got there. Before they would stop me all week and then they wouldn't find the moonshine. Now I'm getting ones where they don't even stop me now. Part of the trick is you gotta not be you can't be going like super fast through there. You have to slow down to a crawl. What do you mean it's 5 o'clock? Can't. Oh yeah, that's an hour fast. So it's only 4 o'clock. 2 buyers showed the preferred types. See, if I would have sold it to that other butthead, he's not a preferred type, which means the ones that buy it has to be the one that ordered it.
Seen how far you can push me, huh? Come on, out of the way. Come on now. Someone help me!
You know, that's funny. I shot the asshole right there, so logic would dictate the cops would have to come all the way here before they can even do an investigation. And that one just fell off his horse.
I aim to put you down.
Huh. Interesting. Is he taking the shortcut? I mean the tunnel? Or the alleyway? Nah, I don't want to pick him up and pick up his hat and put it on, because then I'll have to go fix my damn ribbons. Wonder what my bounty is now. Oh, a whopping 85 cents. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go bankrupt paying that. Ooh, it's a white-tailed buck. Here, buck. Ooh, it stayed perfect. Oh, good. Well, this is probably the most amount of flipping perfects I've gotten one in a single day. Till we didn't have that challenge where we brought in perfects, because I would have had that done by now. I didn't go the wrong way, did I? No, I didn't. Well, I don't know. We're gonna have to go out to drop this off at camp before we come back and risk going in the moonshine shack and losing it. With the game glitching like it is, I don't know if I trust going in the moonshine shack. You know, and it's stupid too, because basically they leave the servers running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which is in theory okay. But sometimes the game kind of goes to shit if they do it for too long. At the very minimum, they should reset it once a week. And maybe even let the servers cool down for 20 minutes or so. And then reload it up, because a game, because something running on a server constantly, degradation will slip in eventually. The program will lose bits of code. Wow, is this my same spot? Wow, that's kind of good. Sometimes when you reset the game, which is what I did kind of, and you jump servers, which is most likely what happened.
Good stuff.
Wow, got less than a quarter and it'll be filled. Yeah, stupid head. We're gonna have to go back and but since how I brought it up, I'm gonna thingy. You push your options button. You go down here to where it says player. Click on player. There's the player. There's the horse. Click on player. This right here will tell you your general health and conditions. This right here is general. So if you have an average weight, it's how you keep fair, and your rank in progress, hostility low, honor in the toilet. As long as you keep an average weight and it doesn't go red, then your health and your other stuff will drain quickly. If there's a problem with your weight and stuff, if you're too heavy, then sometimes your health will suffer, and if you're not heavy enough, your health will suffer, and it affects your health and your stamina. And your dead eye here, sometimes it'll be affected. Shows you how long that your health will last. Your health core remaining 99%, 100% drain, which I don't know what the fuck that means, but I know that it's according to the time remaining. You have 109 minutes, so you can take some pretty good hits before, you know, dying. And the stamina, you can run pretty good without, you know, thinking. And of course your dead eye, that's how you see things. But you look at general stats right there, and you it says story missions completed 11, total kills, total deaths. Wow, that's getting up there. 4,025. See. Anyway, you click on that, and then it comes down here. It says character created on 8/20 of 2020. So at 8. So I've almost had this character for. Yeah, I have had that character for 2 years, because it's already been 8/20. This is how much money I've totally earned. This is how much gold I've totally made. This is how much cash I've totally spent. And this is how much gold I've totally things. This is how many total kills. This is how many total deaths. This is how long I've spent online. This is how many horses I've owned. This is how many players I've killed. This is how many lawmen I've killed. This is how many pedestrians I have killed. This right here is how the time that I spent wanted, bodies I've looted, total animals I've killed. What the fuck is that one? Animals killed. Huh. Not very. Oh, that must be antiquity. That must be the other ones. Animals skinned or plucked. That must be legendary. Perfect animals killed. Wow, that's a lot higher than I thought it would be. Hunting profits. Fish caught. Biggest fish caught. Percent. Series. And then people wonder why you get so mad when players kill you. I die enough in the damn game. At least 100 of those, probably more, maybe 150, are because other players killed me. The other is either an animal or I got killed from doing a mission or something in the game. And that's still, to me, that's a lot of death. The only time that is reset is if your character is deleted and then you are issued a new character. Then that starts over again. But I've almost had this character for 2 years. Not about to delete it and put a new character in there in its place. So other players will probably delete their characters, but mine, I have way too much to lose if I was to do it. Stuff that I can't, get again. One being the corset I be wearing. That's the top part of this skirt. And yes, this is a skirt and a corset. This specific one is only in the catalog for a limited time, maybe like a week or two, and then it's gone again. And it's only been back twice that I know of in the 2 years that I have been playing this game. And I will lose all of them, which I had to pay gold for.
You are pleased with the profits from that batch, I hope.
Not to mention I'd lose all that gold.
So, what shall we create?
902.
To lower the price, huh?
Yes, I'm sure there is. I guess we're going to switch to this one because I don't have no more of that other.
This will work very nicely.
Into losing that, I will also lose all the stuff that I've accumulated from, like my dog. I'll lose my dog. I'll have to go back and buy all the bar decors again, and I will have lost all of those. And then my gothic decor will be gone and will not be available to ever get back, because unless they start the passes back, but I know it doesn't show it on here.
Okay then.
But all these decors right here, except for the top one, you get that one when you buy this thing. This one right here costs 10. Some of these cost 10 to 15. This one costs 15, but I got it with the pass, so I got it for free, but I still had to pay 15 gold to get the pass. And it wasn't last Halloween pass. That was actually 2 years ago's pass. So the pass that they just reinstated, that was from a year ago. So the pass that I had was a year before that. So, and that's the pass that I would lose. And see, I would lose this corset that I'm wearing. And I wouldn't be able to buy it again either tell and if it comes back, and there's no guarantee that that's going to happen anytime soon. So, you know. And there's also some other stuff that I spent gold on that I'll lose if it was to happen. So although I was thinking, since how that person named his horse Frank. There's nothing wrong with naming your horse Frank. It's just that you don't see very many people naming their horse Frank. And you wonder why I named my horse Cinnamon. Well, the answer is very simple. I looked up horse names on the internet. And it was one of like a dozen or so that I could have choose from. Oh yeah, I lost my stew. Oh well, because I reset the game. Let's see. So let's see here. I'm not going to do that one. Not going to do that one because I'd have to have my posse. Lake sturgeons. I think I could go get one, but they're a waste. Sold to distant buyer. Oh, go kiss my butt. Oh, I still didn't go cook something at the wilderness camp. So they won't even these courses won't even show up in the catalog. Let's see, where go to close. Where's close? Okay, there it is. Okay, go to coats, ponchos. Oh yeah, skirts too. Let me see. Oh, shirts. Okay. Got that wrong. This. Oh, here's the corset. See, you'll see that there's only one corset here. Isabella corset. Let's see. I think there's a skirt that I'd lose too. I know there's a dress I'd lose.
Did I ever tell you I briefly trained
I
as an
think.
acrobat in Portugal? I think it's one of the reasons I've stayed so spry.
These ones all cost gold.
Claim to be a mute, but talk in sleep.
Doesn't say that because I bought them all. And there's some pants, and of course the shoes I'm wearing are also gold affiliated. But you know, I would just have to buy them again. It's not that I would lose them if I deleted my character. I know a friend of mine. He deleted his character, but then he had a boy character, and now he has a girl character. But let's see, corsets. Corsets. See, these are the ones that I have on. See, I have a black one because they're all these were all like 10 gold, I think. Look at how cool they look. These are the ones that are in the catalog. I mean, they're all they're close to the same colors, but and no, you cannot take your corset off. That would expose your boobies, and the game doesn't want you to expose your boobies. Now, if I put a shirt on, I can take it off. But then I have to be wearing the shirt, and then I can't take the shirt off. Then I'd have to put the corset back on to change shirts. Best, is that shirts or skirts? See, now I can take the corset off. These ones are probably my favorites. These ones are still in the catalog, I think. Oh, that also reminds me, I also got some Halloween junk that I would lose too. I don't know if there's any skirts I would lose. All these I could rebuy again. Those I think I can buy again. Boots. I only have the two colors, huh? These are called bowler boots. Huh. Bowler boots. Bow. Let's see, I wonder if they're still in the catalog. Oops, wrong switch. Alexa, turn desk lamp off. Oh, these are all gold. I don't know, those are probably not the ones I was looking at, but they looked cool. Let's see here. Nope. See, these are the ones I'm wearing. See, they're gold.
Did I ever tell you about that bank job in Tennessee? It was me, Limpy Pete, and Phil the Brat. Managed to get ourselves locked in the safe after a weekend of nature calling. The stench in there knocked the clerk on his back when he opened the door, and we managed to escape. Neither Pete nor Phil was really cut out for running. They got picked up and in town and hanged the next day, which seemed harsh, didn't it?
Those ones are either it, and I just remembering the name wrong, or they took them out. Where does it? Well, I don't see no white in that. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, purple's the only one I got for those ones. Huh. That's the closest one to the closest leg I can actually see on my character's leg. Top that part right there. Now I can see the whole thing. You know what's odd as fuck? Is that even without footwear? See, and this is the cool part about this game. See, these are the garment sets that you buy from Gus. Why aren't they appearing? Huh. Now let's see if we can put on the garment sets. See, that's a legendary animal. These are all legendary animals that you sell to Gus, and then he makes this coat for you. How did I get this stupid hat on my horse? I don't wear hats. Oh, this one's probably on there because of the outfit. Wonder if that's why this one is too. These are those ribbons. You buy those from the barber, in case anybody cares. Also, I would lose some of these Halloween masks. Actually, I would lose all of them. I think the only one that I would retain would be that one. But I lose all the other ones because I got them through the Halloween pass. Well, I don't know. What do you mean I don't have a stable? I'm wearing a fucking coat and this is stored on my horse. So this is the outfit I was wearing. And because I'm in a desert, we take the coat off. It's not, well, the fuck, I'm in a desert. Why the fuck would that matter? Yeah, I'm going to take a break while I go to the bathroom and contemplate a couple things. Figure out if I'm going to continue playing or going to stop here. guess that answers that question. So, 4, the game only tells me if somebody comes on. It doesn't tell me when they leave. Be nice if it did. But earlier during the stream, there was up to 7 people watching. So I stayed on a little longer than I would have normally stayed on. But checking at YouTube, they left. So I guess maybe what I'll do is I'll go and do the last challenge I was gonna do. And that is cook at the wilderness camp, and then I'll probably go. Since I'm talking about the naturalist camp, because the naturalist camp isn't it is great, don't get me wrong, but it's not absolute. There are places in the game where the camp will not work. See, those are explosive shotgun shells, and I guess I have too many. Yes, they count. There was a person who told me that the reason why the naturalists haven't been changing is because they're broke. Well, that's what the word glitched means. The train was glitching, which I already noticed. I'm not sure whether this server's glitching or not. We'd have to go find the train and find out. And I guess we'll see. And it goes back to the same thing I was saying earlier. That it's glitching. So, glitching, it means it's broke. In layman's terms. Or just that it's not working properly. But, because computer programs, unless the whole program is shot, really doesn't break. If the servers run, like I said, continuously, the game has a tendency to as it's stored into memory, it still gets lost over time. It's not absolute. Where's I gonna go now? Oh yeah, we were gonna go to McFarland Ranch. Want to see if the train, since I switched servers, see if this server's faring any better than the other one. Here comes our train. Let's see if it has a driver. Well, you know it does. So there he is. He only has the one valve. I don't know. I didn't. See, there he pulls the horn. And we go. And he's pulling the throttle. I didn't notice him touching the brake. So maybe we'll wait until we get to Armadillo. See, normally there would be another idiot sitting right here, either shoveling coal into the bunker and playing with these other gauges here, these other valves. He's called the fireman. He's the one that shovels the coal from here into the firebox right there, which, of course, is burned and is turned into hot water. Is turned into steam there on the big, massive boiler. When he sits, if there's a seat for him, he'll sit right here. Huh. The driver's sole purpose is to control the throttles and make sure that there's nothing on the tracks that he has to stop for. For the record, there's supposed to be a fireman. There never is. The train magically has plenty of fire, plenty of coal. We never have to stop for water. It'd be kind of cool if we did. And it looks like the boiler pressure is pretty good. Where that gauge is sitting there on top. That's the boiler pressure right there. Looks like we got steam blowing into the windows or something. I wonder if that's because they think it's supposed to do that or because it just really does that. I wonder if this model of train really looks like this. Somebody was talking about all the airs in the train. A little late on the job, are you, Skippy? I think this valve right here that goes out the front works the generator. Man, oh yeah, this model probably didn't have a generator. I don't know when they added them to the trains, but that's after they started having lights. There's a generator in the front part of the engine. Well, not very big, it's probably tiny in the grand scheme of things. Because it's only big enough to light the lights, that's it. But it runs off of steam. So we're gonna see if old George here pulls the brake. I'm curious. I checked the thing, nobody's watching anyway, so I was just gonna get off, but I decided, we'll go see if there's a driver now, and there was, but the last two times there wasn't one. So that's one of the ways you can tell there's different servers, because you know, like I said, the computer program is basically a computer program. It's on a main computer on a server, and it can deteriorate. It can deteriorate over time. Is he gonna pull the brake? He pulls back on the throttle. Nope, he doesn't play with the brake at all. Oh, bummer. I thought I was gonna watch him pull the brakes. Oh well. I thought he was gonna pull the brakes. Oh, great for figures. That wasn't the person's name who flippin' shot me. I might have to go back and watch my footage and see, but unless it was this top one. No, the first time it stuck me over there. The second time it stuck me way the fuck back that way. It does that so that you have a chance to react. Yeah, see, it's a low level player too. That make you feel happy that you can kill a player, asshole? And I bet you couldn't do that to me in real life. Yeah, see, that asshole's just going around randomly killing players. Just killed another fucking player. The game is so boring, go play something else. Fucking jackass. Oh yeah, I didn't report him. We gotta do that. Probably won't do no good, but... hopefully they'll get kicked off the game. So there's... no, I unmuted him. See, they just killed... he just killed the person in their own posse. What a jackass. Yep, see? Well, I have your name, jackass, just so you know. I'm gonna go show this video to fucking Rockstar and make them boot you from the fucking game. Even if I have to threaten them with a lawsuit.